Hello and welcome back. I have a journal share today. This journal is going into the Etsy shop. If this video is up, it will be in the shop. It's going in the shop with quite a few others. I'm going to whisper 13. I've been quite busy in lockdown and I've been finishing up a lot of journals that were half done, covers, sometimes the signatures. And it's been an ideal time for me to do that. There is a video for every journal. I've done them all separately, but I'm not going to upload publicly 15 videos all in one go. So you're seeing this one. If you go to the shop, there is a link with each journal that's for sale, which will take you to the YouTube video. They're private at the moment, but the link should take you there so you can have a look and see if it's something you would like. I have no expectations, if whatever, and the videos I will gradually make public anyway. I think that's the best way. I think putting up that many in one go is just too much really, and I have some other shares as well with you. Anyway, this is one of my single signature, sort of older style, I guess. It measures just under 6 by 8.5. This one is vaguely bird themed, but it has got a little bit of what has it got? Botanical. So we've got ribbons on the back, sari silk, lace. There's a boho bead, fairly simple boho bead on there. This I haven't named, but that will push out so you can write your own thing on there. And I've just left the fabric as is. I hadn't got any sari silk that matched either of these blues, unfortunately, so I've stuck with matching up the grey and this turquoisey, and there's a little bit of creamy yellow, and on the back a little bit of pinky purple. So let's go inside. I've used eyelets. On the side I've just put 3 of these paperclip charms inspired by the lovely Britta. I've made similar to these before, as you're probably aware, and there are a lot around, but I particularly liked her take on it, so there we go. So I've got a pocket with a tag made for an old book page. The tags and journal cards are either on lightweight card or tea-dyed paper. Sorry, I've got Molly here. Say hello, Mol. Hello. I don't know if you can see her nose, probably see her paws. This is a little charm, I guess, made from a slide case die. I've got some die-cut birds throughout this journal. Snippets there. There's a bit of stenciling. I hope I'm in frame. Bit of stenciling and lace. It's from an old bird book. This is an envelope from 1955 with a large card in there. A little collage on this painter's masking paper. There's a lot of writing space in this journal. This is very much a writing journal. A few flower fairies have crept in as well, as always. This is a vintage letter from 1901, solicitor's letter, that is. This is a double pocket, not a double pocket. I've layered the flower fairy over some old French book paper. It's from a bird book, as it obviously is this. We've got a slim tag in here, and a vellum pocket. I've done all the tags with the same kind of tie, so we've just got some sari silk and some vintage string. This I made while I was making this journal. I was watching Angela Kerr's exciting envelopes. I think this is 14. So I was quite enjoying it. So I've got these bits and bobs, so I made it. So we've got an envelope, and I think I've just put some tea-dyed paper in there. So that's an embossed envelope, a fairy postcard, and a little tag in a slip pocket. So mine is my take on her design. I've got some others that I've made as well, which I will share with you in another video, yet another video. And I liked how that turned out, and I thought it suited this journal. So it's quite heavy, but I have popped that in there on a large paper clip. So you can use that in the journal or take it out, whichever you'd like to do. And I'll put Angela's link below in case you don't know her. She has a lovely style and a lovely channel. Lots of tutorials. I've got Reader's Digest bird page in the middle. Chose it really because of the colours. Some of those snippets. This is my Shabby Soul pocket made from an old envelope. This one is from it's from Gibraltar and it's quite old, but I'm not sure of the actual date on that one. So we've got bird tag in the back and one in the front. The front one is a vintage bird book, an image from a vintage bird book. Small masking paper with Tracy Fox labels, another fairy image, and I've made a little booklet in here just from a few tea-dyed and Edith Holden pages. That's lots in there. This is another mini booklet. It's made with some scraps and an Observer bird book, vintage bird book. I've used another envelope from 1963 on here. It's a bit of collage and another of those images from the vintage bird book and a vintage flower fairy book page on there, and there's a little, that just needs sticking down, a little cluster of tags. But I haven't quite stuck that properly, so let's just stick that while we're at it. There we go. This is a 1962 receipt, and there's a book page in here. I've got a double Observer book page for you to play with, and a library card. And then I've folded, I've done this in another journal, as you'll probably see if you go eventually see all these videos. I'm so sorry about all these videos. I've folded that over, and there's a pocket on the other side with a botanical tag in there. The stamp is original. It's another snippet, a bit more stenciling and lace. And then on the back, I've got one of my mini collages, which is a little pocket holding a tag. So that's, I think we'll just call it Bluebird. And that, as I said, will be going into the Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.